there's a live action Snow White coming, everybody. Now we Disney's been doing this where they're actually like remaking everything into live action things. Of course, this is in the cards. So they've been working on this since like 2021. That's when they cast Rachel Zegler.
They need to go back.
No, I mean they started shooting in 2021. They started shooting in 2021
and re-release that, and then call it a day.
We release what?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or whatever.
Oh yeah, they should. So Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is getting a remake live action movie moving forward. So what's happening right now is Disney back, like Sabrina said, that back in like 2016 they started talking about this. It's going to be released March 22nd, 2024. Rachel Zegler's coming to be Snow White. She came onto the project of June of 2021. Gal Gadot is going to be the evil queen. She signed on in November of 2021. Good for her. And they're going to have now they're going to approach the Seven Dwarfs differently. They say that's what they say. Mark Webb is directing this, by the way. Mark Webb of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. But so they're saying that they're going to approach them differently. They're going to be a new way in order to, get away from the stereotypes of the past that the original had. Because the original was written back in 1937. It came out. Actually, if you go back even further, the Brothers Grimm made it in 1812. Yeah. So that's a long time ago. And of course, things were different back then. And people are like, you can't do this anymore. People are like, you can't do this. But they said that even the actress Zegler said that they have a contemporary revision meant to appeal to the progressive audience in the world we live in today.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know what that means. No idea. But Peter Dinklage weighed in on this, everybody. And Peter Dinklage said, you're progressive in one way, but then you're still making that fucking backwards story about seven dwarves living in a cave together. What the fuck are you doing, man? Man, have I done nothing to advance the cause for my soapbox? Yeah. So he's not really happy about this. Good old Peter Dinklage.
Let it go. Let it go.
But is there really even a point for this? Is there a point for Snow White? Chris, what do you think? Are you excited about seeing a live action Snow White? Or do you think they should have left her back in the cave?
I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'll answer.
Yeah. What? Okay. What did you got?
Excited for Snow White.
What?
What do you think I do?
Do you think I'm excited for Snow White?
I think you're over the moon thrilled. Okay. Ready for this shit. You bought your ticket.
Hard no.
I'm going to say a hard no. And
yeah.
Literally the hardest of no's.
What?
Literally the hardest of no's.
The hardest of no's, Chris?
Yeah.
The hardest of no's. The only way I will have to go is if the kids want to go.
Oh, yeah. Lila might want to see it.
Yeah.
Lila will want to see it. Jackson will want to see it. What are you kidding?
And Auntie Sabrina's going to take her. So
I will take them.
I know.
But Chris, what do you think about Peter Dinklage's comments about this, about the seven dwarves? Do you think we should be having seven dwarves anymore? What do you think about that?
I mean, come on.
It's part of the story. I don't know. It's part of the fucking story.
He's very angry about it.
Well, he needs to get over it because
he's an angry elf.
He's skyrocketed. Get over it. It's not time to change names. Just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But there's not even a point for the movie. But, if you're going to remake one, why this one? Why?
There's no point for Peter Dinkadink. Dinkadink, I called him. To be on it and fucking dwarfs. It's just okay. Yeah, I mean,
Sabrina, what do you think? Are you excited about this all? Are you surprised? No. Let me ask you: are you surprised they're actually making this?
No, I'm not surprised at all. Of course, they're going through the string of shit, right? And it's the only logical choice. They did Beauty and the Beast. They did Little Mermaid. They did.
That's coming out in May.
Aladdin. They did Lion King, which is the weirdest choice of all because it's not people.
They're working on a Lion King too as well.
No, I would not like that ever.
Well, that's a
hard pass. But for this, it's a logical next step. Let's be clear. They've already done a million live action Cinderellas, right? Because that's easy to do. It's like a girl, I lost her slipper. But you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a logical next step. I do love Gal Gadot.
Me too. I think she's great for it.
Webb. I think I love the Amazing Spider-Man series.
Yeah, Mark Webb.
So I'm kind of into it in a weird way. Although I'm so sick of this live action remake bullshit, to be fair. But I do I do I don't know. I feel like with the right production team behind it and the right actors, it could be great. And
Yeah.
also, like on the Peter Dinklage thing is like I don't know what exact what exactly the controversy is. Like what are they trying to do that's on PC or like what I don't know. I don't
Here's a
understand what he's upset about. I do know he's an angry elf from the movie Elf, not literal, but from the movie Elf. He played the angry elf. It's one of my favorite moments in the whole
Well,
movie.
you can't apparently.
However, like what are you going to do with the seven dwarfs? What else are they going to be aside seven dwarfs? Like
well, GR said the 7 little people.
well,
I mean,
okay, seven little people, but it's still literally it was written in 1812 for fuck's sake.
Right.
Like, what are you supposed to do?
Right.
And I had no idea that Disney stole all its shit from fucking people who wrote shit in the 1800s. Because Little Mermaid is also that old. Like, they just steal shit from people and like make everyone think that they're amazing and smart. Like, I bet you Lila and Jackson would love to know that, and Brooklyn soon that they're not like Disney is not the bearer of all things. It's actually people they stole shit from the 1800s, which is a very good.
They love to
lesson.
steal some shit.
Right.
They love to steal some shit. I don't know about this. Like, you know, out of all the things like Snow White, I'm like, really, what's the point of doing a Snow White? The Aladdin thing I get it. Aladdin was such a big hit.
Why would you get Aladdin? Why would you get Aladdin?
I get it.
Snow White. Snow White is way more.
It's fun. The genie's fun. The music's fun. The music's fun. The music's catchy. I get it. Like the music in Aladdin is awesome. The original Aladdin, it's great.
Yeah,
I get one
course,
to
but
adapt that.
Because of Robin Williams, and it was awesome.
I know, but I'm just saying. I get that. That you look at something that was that successful, you look at that. Like Snow White. I mean, yeah, it's one of their first things, but like honestly, probably why it's like one of the last live action that's coming forward.
That's ridiculous. What you're saying is ridiculous.
Me?
I'm just saying, I get it, but I'm also like for those, but I don't get this. Like, just let it be. Just let it be. Stop. Just stop. You know, but they're not going to stop.
No,
and then they're gonna do sequels after sequel after sequel, you know, and then it'll be its own original thing. So I don't know. I think we're both. I think all of us are not sold on this, but Snow White is coming. Everybody, either you're happy about this, you're mad about this, like Peter Dinklage, or you're mad because you're Sleeping Beauty. And where the fuck is your movie? You know. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's happening. So get ready for it. I'm not a.
I've been preparing for that role my whole life.
Sleeping Beauty, ready to rock and roll.
Change the name. Sleeping Beauty and the Seven.
Sleeping, okay looking woman. That's what
GR said. He said, "Little people." Is that much better?
He said it just doesn't work. No, he said Snow White, and it just doesn't work. I'll put that comment.
Well, it just and the movie is just called Snow White too. It's just called Snow White now. Right. So they dropped the seven dwarves. So it's just Snow White.
Are there seven like people? Like,
they have. They have a Grumpy. There's a Grumpy with the guy who was from he was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He was also on Thunderman's with us before.
Dude?
No, he's a little person. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So there are little people, but they're not dwarves. I don't understand what's happening.
They have not cleared this up. There's no trailer yet. You know, they have a release date, like I said already.
Confusing. So very confusing.
But we'll see what happens with this. You know, it's confusing.